Alright, we have arrived back in peaceful Kandy. Personally, I prefer this so much more than Colombo. It's just buildings, buildings, buildings. I guess it's because I'm used to places like Canberra in Sydney. Whenever I go to Sydney and stuff like that, I just feel overstimulated. We're having cassava for breakfast, boiled cassava with coconut shavings and sambal. So that's what's up with tea, obviously. Agenda for today, we'll be going to Adams Peak actually. Just like a very highest peak, relatively it's like a local peak here, and so obviously it's like religiously affiliated. Going there in the afternoon, we'll be climbing throughout the night and then trying to see the sunrise tomorrow morning. So very excited for that. Apparently it's going to be really cold and it's going to be raining when we're climbing in the dark in the rain. So excited for it. All right, we're in Kandy somewhere. I don't know where we are, but in the middle of Kandy with all these buses. Oh my god, it's crazy here. We're gonna be going to Adams Peak now. I'm just waiting here for my cousins because they're coming all the way from Colombo. But I don't know where they're stopping, so we're in front of Prison Park Restaurant, so that's where we at. So I'm gonna just have to wait here till they go. It's crazy though, the chaos here is insane. There's this roads and people crossing and oh my god. Just gonna go wait at like a relatively open space, noticeable spot. So when they come, I can be like, oh, I'm near these stairs, and they can come pick me up. Just here. I'm gonna just sit here and just wait. So Adams Peak not only has a significance for the Sinhalese Buddhist or the Buddhist people, but also for the Islamic people and also the Christian people. And that's because it's like the highest peak in Kandy or like nearby, something like that. It's like a local maximum, I guess you could say. It's a local maximum. And because of that, any religion, you're just gonna go there and pray for it because it just seems and feels significant. It just feels spiritual and religious. So that's one great thing about Sri Lanka is it has a significant amount of religious harmony, right? There's ethnic disharmony you see between the Tamil people and Sinhalese people, for example. They had a war and whatnot, but with the religious, now it's crazy intertwined and entangled. Like I remember when we were, preparing ourselves to go to Australia, like we would not only just go into, Buddhist temples and pray, but also Hindu kovils, they call them, Hindu temples, and also Christian churches. So we would go there and pray for, all the gods, like really. But just the fact that that's even like acceptable or like thought of, I'm pretty sure that's quite unique to Sri Lanka. They've arrived, got their cousins, we locked in now. Getting dark so quick. Can't wait to be like hiking at night. Buses go hard though. Music, lights. Okay, we just came to Hatton in Nuwara and it's so foggy. So cold. I don't know if you guys can't really see the fog, but it's so foggy and it's actual fog. It's not pollution like Colombo in that last video, but it's actual fog. It's crazy and it's so chill. Like is this really Sri Lanka? What? Wearing a sweater now, and you guys will see my puffer jacket from Korea and Japan come on, so be prepped for me to be wearing that the whole vlog again. We're in the station. Couple of them, and these birds just, doing their thing. These bird couples just, going at it. Doing their business, that's crazy, what? You can see the rail stations are very much British style. It's probably not the same building, like the structure, but it's been upgraded in the same style. Damn. It's a rail station here. Very interesting sign here. It says it says ticket card. It says Cochin ticket Arangiyata boating Australia ticket. And that's that saying. Even though you can get a ticket for the train, you can't get a boat ticket to Australia. Which is really funny because this is just a public station, so clearly the Australian government probably has like an agreement or deal that when they provide aid or funding to Sri Lanka that they try to stop the boats that are coming. So you see some effects of that here in a public train station at a random place. Which is crazy. I was reading some of the reviews for Adams Peak, just on the bus because I was bored. And I was like filtering for 1 stars, and the number 1 complaint was of rubbish. Apparently there's so much rubbish on the road to Adams Peak. And someone was saying that Sri Lankans don't actually deserve such a beautiful place because they're not maintaining it. And that's ridiculous, why can't, if it's a pilgrimage site, like come on now, just behave yourself here, or maybe the government should, rather the police, should enforce it a little more. Like even here, there's some evidence of misbehaving. For example, there's clearly, a bin here saying plastic bottles only. and you see everything else. Like plastic bottles are what, like 50%, the rest is all non-plastic bottles. Like how hard is it to just control yourself, you know? So clearly those reviews, you know, as they might be harsh, you know, they have truth to it. Like, yeah, damn. We arrived at this place. Oh my god, that ride was insane. Like it was jumping, like even hit my head in the back because we went over a puddle or something. Little marketplace here, you know, you can buy the things that are necessary. So I think this has the needle and the string that I was talking about that we'll need at the top. So let's go. It's just shops and shops and shops lined all throughout. At the start, I mean, I don't know. And the guy was saying, the man guy was saying, because it's off season and I mean it's in season, but there hasn't been a lot of tourists. I think because of the rain and stuff, all these shops have had to close. There's no business. So you know, I feel a bit bad for him, but like it is what it is. At the end of the day, like, surprised that this is still open. It's 12 o'clock at night. It's just past midnight, so you can see City Bada from here. You can see this little light trail, and that's the whole trail lit up, which is good. Because I don't want to be walking at night. Just take off my shoes for this little spot to go through these. Again, my Buddha relics. I'm just gonna keep my thoughts in my head, thoughts and prayers. But yeah, this is where you do the needle thingy. So basically that guy is like basically a priest. I don't know what religion, probably Hindu, maybe Buddhist, maybe just a mix of animism and whatnot. But he was praying for like good luck, so when we go on this path, you know, that we don't encounter anything bad, right? And then that little thing that he tied, obviously you don't have to pay anything, but they accept donations just like any other religious institution, and as a token of appreciation, because it's not transactional. And they gave me that string to tie around my hand. I also got a couple, you know, one for my grandma and one for my dad, because they just couldn't make it. Anyway, I'm too black. Bye. This Buddhist, look at this, a Buddhist statue right next to a Hindu Ganesh. All right. This is exactly what I was talking about in terms of Sri Lanka's religious harmony, you know? It's just intermixed. This is a religious site. People just from all faiths come here and pray for, you know, whatever. So the road is quite clean. The reviews, I guess they were left a year ago. They've improved on it. Clean roads as of now. And there is a sign, like that sign says, you know, because we pray for this so dearly, do not litter. Which, you know, makes sense. I'm glad to see it like this. So good to see some improvement. For $1.50, about $1.20, you can get like the airport style foot massages. That's crazy. Alright, you can see I'm sweaty. I made it to the 910th step. Been told there's 12,000, but let's see how it goes. Just to show you all how steep this is, it's almost like to my knee. That's how like high these steps are. Oh my god. Climbed all of this. Now we have to rest. That was tough. Oh my god. It's tough. This is our first stop though. I think we're doing okay. We also did a quick shirt change because it was just too hot to wear the long sleeves. I think once we're actually up there and we wait for the sunrise, we'll need it. But for now, it is so hot. He's taking everything off and he's just wearing his jacket. It's 1:30 right now. We've been climbing for 1.5 hours. We had to take a rest. It's now 1:50, almost 2 o'clock, and we're still climbing. We're still climbing. It's so sweaty, even though it's really cold out here. Oh my god. Quick toilet stop, 50 rupees. And you pay after you exit out of the toilet. 50 rupees. Downstairs it was like 20. And probably the higher you go, it's like 100. Like, what are you gonna do? Come all the way down, or like go in the bushes for you? Go in the bushes for me it is. So like, might as well go here now. This journey in a way kind of reminds us of the similarity of everyone. It kind of equalizes everyone, the old, the young, to some extent the fit people and the elderly, because you know we're all in this journey super duper tired, but still we keep going because we have to. Like, we can't turn back. It's not possible, right? Another thing it also reminds us of is the food and the toilets that we all have to consume. You know, we all have to eat, and then it all has to go away, and we all need it. So it shows us, you know, it's a great place to reflect on how similar we all are and how we all, you know, experience pain and suffering and misfortunes and happiness, because obviously it's serene, like this place, right? So there is happiness to it, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. Whether you're rich, you're poor, you have to climb this with the body that you have. So it's a great equalizer, I guess. And we're here at our first little prayer area, and this is the whole needle shenanigan I was telling you all about. So you tie a needle and a string, then you tie the needle onto this, and then you drag this all the way up all these stairs. And I think you do that the first time you come here. So yeah, that's how it becomes spiritual, regardless of what religion a person follows. Is the experience is, you know, relatable to everyone. Alright, so first you pray, and then you light the incense. So he's been here before, so he's telling us how to do it. And then that'll go into here, as y'all can see. Take out. It's dangerous, be careful with other people's needles.
Okay, thank you. Kelly.
Thanks, honey. Is that a bad luck? No. Well, his one's done. He's gone. Alright, we're having some Nescafe. Stop for a coffee stop, and then it's Nescafe. Y'all know how it is. Alright, the time is 3:30. We're almost there. Like, we saw the peak bit. We're almost there. God damn. Sunrise is at 6:30, but apparently they closed the gates like near the sunrise hours. So we're gonna try to get there at 6. Because apparently another thing is, if you go there early, like, they send you down. Like, you're not allowed to stay there for a while, because, you know, obviously, like, other people have to go and see it. So it's fair enough. So we're gonna try to just stay here at this little shop and get in at about 6-ish. Right. So currently we're at 4,109th step. I'm just taking a chill pill right now. The air is so cool here, though. Everyone's resting. Alright, it's 5:30. It's really cold. It's time for the puffer jacket to come on now. Alright, we're really close now. It's about 50-ish meters, but the thing is, all the distance gained is vertical. Like, there's like, for every 10 meters we go up, like, we go 1 meter horizontal, so it still takes a while. It's to a Dansal Shala, which is like, you know, in Danrada vlog, you guys saw people giving things for free, like the free food stall thingies, and it's next to this. I don't actually know what this is. Taking a little chill pill before we go. It's about 5:34 now, so well, we spent about 5.5 hours, but obviously it took us only 3 to 3.5 to climb. But we kind of pulled the time a little bit so that we can actually go up there when it's sunrise. We haven't climbed up yet, but there's a very faint, you know, little red, you know, the sun's peeking a little, like, just, you know, showing its low-key, showing its face. So it is about time sunrise arrives. Very excited. Sunrise is coming, so you see there's a boat that looks like a ship. Pirates of the Caribbean. People going crazy for a sunset. What? Nah. It feels like it's coming from here, but the compass says it's coming from here, so we'll see where it comes from. Looks like Mr. Sunshine is hiding today. I'm gonna show his face. saw the foot of the Buddha or the Sri Patula. It's like an imprint of it on a brass or gold plate. People are ringing a bell to signify the amount of times that they've been here. Yeah. So I've been here once, so I rang the bell once. And look at this. This is insane. It's really foggy, so you can't really see. But if it was a clear day, like, I guess we'll see a lot more on our climb down. So there's two roads. There's the Ratnapur Road and the Hatton Road. We came from Hatton, so we'll definitely be going this way. I do not want to get lost and go to a whole new city. But yeah, you can't record in there, so like, I'm not about disrespecting these kind of rules and laws. But yeah, it's something to be seen. It's alright. It's alright. This one, the hike was nice. It's a bit difficult on the knees, but if you like hiking, it's alright. But yeah, like we went to Anuradhapura and I definitely recommend that 10 out of 10. This sounds like a 5, you know, if you come here and you want to hike, you know, come up to this. It's a nice place, it's cool weather. You could come, but it is what it is. Now the climb down begins, and it's actually more scary than the climb up because it's just so steep. Like, it just feels like I'm gonna fall with every step I take. God damn. The view is insane though. You can see it's basically cloud at this point. It's not even a fog because we're just up that high where clouds form and just zoom across. I don't know if the camera's catching it, but yeah. Eh? They're shaking. My legs are just like, oh my god, they're vibrating, huh? This is the walk down, and this is the strengths that we took this morning. The climb down is much easier than the uphill, but the legs are gone from the climbing up, so it's like still the same. Not worse, but not better, for sure. 8:30 now, and we're still going. 8:40. I'm gonna show you all this. That's crazy, the type of things people have to do to get something to eat, to send them children to their school. Oh my god. All of this. Like, that's going all the way to some of the shops upstairs. There's even a little waterfall, which obviously it's not completely unexpected. This whole thing is a wildlife sanctuary around. So, fair enough. But yeah, a lot of nature around us, obviously. So yeah, this is where we cross through the little thing, and there's people bathing. It's holy water. Holy water. I'm playing. I don't think they actually consider it. It's just a little waterfall. I have another one of these really hard-working men. I mean, I don't know what to do or say. It's ridiculous. Like, my legs are like barely staying up, just walking with nothing, and these guys are doing this. Look at a guy balancing it like he's a bro, like it's crazy. Let me show you all the legs. Of another bunch of guys, carrying things up. So it seems like from all these experiences going downhill in daytime, you see everything has to be lugged up manually. Like, obviously, right, there's no stairs or like a gondola or anything. So people just, carried on their back. There's another guy coming my way. There we go. It just is how it's done, and I guess that's one of the reasons why it's so expensive to get things up there. It's like double like normal market prices. But I think it's a well worth cause. Obviously, it's like backbreaking work, quite literally, but like it has to be done. Or like someone's got to do it in the day for people to be able to experience this pilgrimage without, no toilets, no nothing. It's tough, really and truly. Here's a whole a bunch of people coming. I guess we'll go in the middle. They're almost to the side. Oh, they're working diagonally. You don't want to get in their way. So yeah, they're gonna drag it all the way up there. So you can see they've really upgraded the bins. They have bins here, more bins here. It's a beautiful place. A temple upstairs, and it's very clean, the road. Most of the 1-star Google reviews are like, yo, it's too stinky, there's too much. Too stinky, too many people, too many, trash everywhere. And we're not seeing any of that. So, I mean, we're seeing some, like it's not zero, but certainly manageable and acceptable. Almost at the bottom now. We came here to get a quick foot massage. that we saw in the morning. Very similar to the ones at the airport and shopping malls, but we need it. But my legs are mostly hitting here and here, not too much on my feet, but it's like we've reached the end. Got a little gate behind us. The gate behind us was rather this one statue, Lingwood, the statue that we passed this morning. I'm gonna just go home now and like rest my feet, because they're dead, like they're shaking a lot, and it's like a 6-hour journey back home, so catch the bus. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, help the channel out. I'll be making a bit more videos in Sri Lanka for a couple of days. We're heading to Badula next. I guess I'll see you guys then.